Hi, I'm Jacob, and today I'm going to tell you about my favorite recipe. It's for cheesecakes, but it's also the formula to fight against multiple discrimination. First, you start with the baking tin that is representing solidarity.
Each human being has a duty to embrace differences and enjoy diversity because diversity is life.
For me, it's most important is love.
Changing way of thinking, starting to thinking out of the box, which is quite easy to say, but what does it mean for me is to not put in categories in any kind of people, any kind of groups, and have the catalog of features of personalities open.
The human beings, we are more complex. We are not only one part of the identity. Identity is something very big with a lot of parts. We need accepting every part for fighting the multiple discriminations. I think that the human beings, we have more things in common that for separate.
And then you do the cookie in the bottom, and that is representing awareness raising.
You, as the member of the majority of the society, have to know, or no, let's say should know, that what is the discrimination, but those people, I mean members of the minorities, face every day, day after day.
And I would offer people education in human rights, so people can become aware that their consequences, their action have consequences on other people's lives.
Make interventions in school, so as to sensitize people about multiple discrimination and about the Roma situation. It might be a Muslim situation, might be Christian, and so on.
I think through dialogue, I think it's always the best idea to talk about the issues that you want to enhance. And a dialogue is never between just one person, it's always between multiple persons or two persons.
Get to know a person personally. Sometimes when we hide behind a title, it's very easy to forget that there's actually a person behind there. And the best way to actually find out for yourself is to have a personal experience. Go out and make authentic relationships and friendships and get to know people for who they are, not just for who you think they are.
And then you do the creamy part in the middle, the most important part, and that is integration.
We all have the same value as human beings, and this is important when we want to combat multiple discrimination, to remember that even if it's a question of increasing knowledge and combating prejudice, it's also a question of rights, and these rights can't be broken or bent or in any way broken. We all have a right to these rights and a responsibility to protect them, not just for ourselves but for everyone.
Then, of course, you do the little topping to get an extra good taste, and that is anti-multiple discrimination policy making.
To cooperate with the local authorities in order to enact, a policy of raising awareness for the impact of the multi-discrimination, and actually to involve those activities into the national actions plans of Roma, so that would have sustainability.
Then you put it into the oven, leave it there for a couple of years if we're lucky, and when you take it out, you get the good taste of peace and the aroma of love.
In the world, you can choose what you want to do, like hating people or not hating people. What I choose actually is to not hate people, and I want to choose love too. Thank you.
Get starting today.